Right, so here we are.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Oh. We have to chat with her.
So my dad, he told me, don't you let that boy push you around. So I hit him with a wrench, right? Woo, Dad was mad. Guess he wanted me to use my words. Not that I ever been good with those. Grounded me for a week. No secret, Sam. It was worth it. Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Though, that whiskey did get my head aching something fierce. Feels like a primal's chewing on my skull. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Okay.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Really? That's still not done? Oh no, it is. Okay, let's do this task as well whilst we're here. And we can now go with our normal team. Oh, that's a distance away. What am I going to talk about for 150 meters? Probably by the time that I get to that destination, I would have already got there just by discussing this stupid idea of discussing what I'm going to be talking about. But that all seems a bit rhetorical to me. Up there.
Been following that series? The Hunt for the Pirate ship?
Yeah, she's up. Ooh.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Right.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Awesome. She's friendly. Yes. We gotta pay a visit to her anyway.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this.
Because I think I got what she wanted.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits. Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
This is Halcyon News.
Cannibals, sulfur pits, acid-spewing rats. Been looking for a change of scenery.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
If this is something Tobias could handle, see yourself out the door. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
I'll take it.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Not for me. That implies problems.
Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Thank you. Have got anything else here? That's groundbreaker weapon. This weapon.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Oh, it's not in there. Is there upstairs? There is.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but it's
Okay, down here maybe? Crouch.
Nice and easy.
It's 12 meters above me. This way, perhaps? Okay, not this way. What about here? nothing here but these toilets. That's gotta be.
That maniac on Monarch still screaming into the comments.
Contaminant?
What do you think you're doing? You know, you made a real generous argument.
Thank you. Darn it, and it's still not there. Right. Oh, I think I know where it is. This. Yeah. Which gets us here. And go through here.
Nice going.
Nope. Puzzled I am. It doesn't seem like there's any way out that way. Perhaps we... Oh, wrong way again. I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. Maybe.
This is Halcyon News.
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
Yeah, it's on this level. There's another door. Odd. Close. Is it that? Yes, it is.
I'd say anything here falls under the salvage protocols of finders keepers.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. Oh, hello, you.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
You, I didn't boot. Hey. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and strength from their effects both increase from your science skill is increased.
Not like someone left their name on it.
Yeah. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered an old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. Don't know how hammersmithing actually makes hammers, but I brought it to the lab. Okay. Spent more time on the hammer. The internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is that even possible? The weapon is breaking through the circuitry and engineering. Many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon, though yet to identify the source. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream ever since I've got the hammer in my bed chamber. Never mind that for now. Good news is that the energy signature matches Byanda's enslave N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4 shock, plasma, corrosion and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to new to the self-destruct facility, I inevitably caused a small fire and the hammer manual controls may never function again. I've taken the liberty of looking myself in the workshop. My tinkering were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfection. The hammer is a lesson as simple. It whispers to me the disorder of rule of things. But with the little ambition, we can harness that power, only inflicting chaos upon others. Can we transmute disorder into harmony? And what's a lesson Hycon not ready to hear? Anything else in here? Toilet. You look like something that might hold things. Heavy ammo. Credits, because I've just spent all of mine on a bribe that I really didn't need. Power cartridges, pulse hammer. Light machine gun. Reinforced. Okay. Yep, we've done that. Done that. I could have just done that and do that. So, Cilia. Reactivate that ray. Find Captain on Cilia. Retrieve missing passcode. Okay, I'm guessing they're all.
This is Halcyon News.
Let's put you away. Yeah, they'll all go back to the ship. Which is kind of good. Means I can take a break and do some leveling up and inventory management.